What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Chopper Style, and today I'm going to be reviewing WandaVision episodes 1 through 3. Now, I got to be honest. When I first heard about this show coming out, I did not expect it to look like I Love Lucy or Bewitched, but I'm digging that style. At first it was like, am I really gonna like this? Where's the action? But I found myself actually liking this whole concept a whole lot. I used to watch I Love Lucy and Bewitched back in the day, and the show pulls it off very well. It's actually very funny, a lot more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I found myself laughing a lot at some of the jokes, especially the ones with Vision, talking about how he doesn't need to eat because he's an android. But you notice off the rip, just from the beginning of the show, that things seem a little bit off. Last time we seen Vision and Scarlet Witch was in Avengers Infinity War. Vision died. Scarlet Witch, she went off and did her own thing. And now you see her in this form. Vision's alive. So you're like, okay, what is going on? And then on the calendar, they don't know their anniversary. I mean, it's like everything is being made up as time goes on. And then the people in the village, they just seem off. It almost seems as if it's like you're getting a vibe of Get Out. Like if you ever seen the movie Get Out, you're getting that vibe where like everybody is in on something, and it's like Vision is the only one that doesn't know what in the hell's going on, because Vision is questioning everything. He's at his job like, what's the point of this job? Why am I working? What are we doing with this company? And people are explaining it to him, but he's like, there's no point in it. And as far as powers, I can't tell. Like they try to hide the powers, but at the same time they show powers off. So it's like sometimes they care about it, sometimes they don't. Like the magic show part, that was a hilarious scene. I like that. But the magic show scene, Scarlet Witch didn't want people knowing that Vision had powers. But at the same time, Vision ran the doctor super fast across, to get back home because Scarlet Witch was having a baby. But the doctor seen how fast he was moving. He knew good damn well that he has powers. Also, when Vision was at work and he did those papers ridiculously quick, and his coworker was like, gee, Willikers, that was fast. Like, not was that just fast, that was ridiculously quick. You seen how fast he did those papers? So everything is just wonky and crazy, but it's obvious that Vision is the one that he doesn't know what's going on. He keeps questioning things. Scarlet Witch, out of nowhere, gets pregnant. And she like, when one episode she gets pregnant, by the next episode she's having the babies. And Vision's like, yo, is this normal? How in the hell did you get pregnant so fast? You're like, what the hell's going on? And I really think that Scarlet Witch is behind all of this. I really do think she's like, I guess you could say like the villain of all this. She is controlling everything and everyone in this village. But I have to say, one person that really seems different is Agnes. She seems like she knows that Scarlet Witch is Scarlet Witch because she doesn't act like everybody else that's just oblivious to things. She kind of hints at she knows who Scarlet Witch is. Just the way she talks and how she goes along with things, she seems different than everybody else. She's not like, I would say, is like dumbfounded as everybody else is. Like the one dude, he was just cutting through the wall. Like, what in the hell was he doing? Like, that was kind of crazy. But then again, if you notice, you keep seeing the symbol sword. We know Sword is a big corporation that Nick Fury runs. And I guess it's pretty much just to monitor all the superheroes, supervillains, threats, because their old base got blown up. And Sword is huge. It's in space now. We've seen at Avengers Infinity War just how big the ship is. And, we didn't even see all the capabilities of what they can do. But we keep seeing people with the sword symbol on them. Like the beekeeper dude that came out the sewer. He had a sword logo on his back, and then Geraldine, her necklace was a symbol of a sword. So it lets you know she is a sword member. And also everybody in the village was pinpointing her out like, yo, she doesn't have a home. She just kind of came out of nowhere. And also she doesn't even know why she's there. She's like, I don't know why I'm here. And I think she found a way in to this alternate reality that Scarlet Witch has created. But when she goes in, she is completely like controlled by Scarlet Witch. I don't think she wore those clothes in there. She just completely just was in a trance of Scarlet Witch. And you see as the episode goes on, I guess in the last episode, she starts to come out of it. You know, she starts questioning Scarlet Witch like, yo, your brother got killed by Ultron. And that's when Scarlet Witch started to notice like, oh, something's not right. And pretty much booted her out of the whole alternate universe thing. And then you got to see they're in a big old dome and you see the smoky red clouds. That's got to be Scarlet Witch controlling that. But one thing I noticed too is when Geraldine got knocked out of the bubble, she kept her same clothes, her outfit. She looked exactly the same when she was in there. So is that giving us a hint that whatever you have when you're in the bubble, when you come out, you get to keep everything? So is this whole reason, like Scarlet Witch, she's doing this for a reason. And we don't know the reason, but we know damn well she knows what's going on. Because whenever something's not going her way, she rewinds time. That beekeeper came out the sewer, she said no, rewinded it. Vision, he keeps questioning what's going on. Vision is a smart dude. He is very, very powerful. And he keeps figuring out something's not right. And Scarlet Witch will just rewind him and, you know, pretty much clear his memory. And he's back to being, you know, oblivious again. But I do think Vision is going to wind up figuring out what's going on. He's too smart and he keeps figuring out. And Scarlet Witch, she's kind of trying to keep everything under wraps and it's just going wild. You know, you've seen her when she's pregnant. The whole house went crazy, busted everyone's water pipes. It started raining everywhere. You know, so Scarlet Witch, is she going to be able to keep this together? You see Sword keep coming in through the radio, asking her, is she okay? What's all going on? Maybe nobody knows that Scarlet Witch is controlling this. Maybe the Sword is trying to see if she's okay and they don't know what's going on. Maybe Scarlet Witch isn't controlling it. Maybe there's something else. We don't know. But I do think Scarlet Witch is behind it and there is a plan. And she has kids. And it's accelerated. Everything is accelerated. Even the show. It started off in black and white, and then now it's in color. And what is she trying to do? I really do think there may be a way that Vision can come back to life. If Geraldine got knocked out the bubble and she got to keep everything, the clothes and all that, okay, what if Scarlet Witch somehow brings Vision out? Is he going to still be alive? What about her kids? I mean, if everything is accelerating, we know that her kids are mutants in the actual comics. So is she trying to accelerate her kids' growth and bring them out? Like, she's doing this for a reason and we don't all know yet. Maybe I know she went into this bubble probably because she wanted to get away and she loved Vision. That was her dude. And everything that happened with Infinity Ward, I think she's trying to build up her own little future. But at the same time, things are just going wild and everything isn't explained yet. And Agnes, she's an important character. You can just tell. And even the people in the village, sometimes they break character. We see Agnes talking to Herb, and that's when Vision walks over, and Herb almost tells Vision what's really going on, but Agnes kind of gives him that look and, you know, doesn't wind up saying anything. So we know that these villagers must know something. Even the doctor, he was about to go on vacation. And remember, he said, well, it's kind of hard to leave this village, you know, so even he knows. So Vision is the only one oblivious that doesn't know what's going on. Every time he questions it, Scarlet Witch, you know, rewinds him back, you know, and even the people in the village, sometimes they're on track being their normal character, then sometimes they're breaking character. It's like, do they know, or is Scarlet Witch controlling them? We have no idea, man. It's kind of like crazy at the same time, man. It's a very suspenseful show. And just seeing where this is going to go in the future, we have no idea, but things are going to get crazy because you see Scarlet Witch kind of losing it a little bit. The scene with Mr. and Mrs. Hart, well, when they were at the dinner table and Mr. Hart starts choking and the wife, she was just saying, stop it. But she wasn't like going crazy. She just kept saying, stop it. And then she was looking at Scarlet Witch saying, stop it, as if she knew that Scarlet Witch was the one making him choke. And Vision, he didn't do anything. He didn't do nothing until Scarlet Witch said, save him. You know, so that whole part was weird. And then Mr. Hart got up and acted like everything was okay. I'm like, dude, you was just choking a second ago. What? And then another part with Dottie. They were having a conversation, Scarlet Witch and Dottie, and then she broke the glass. Her hand was cut, and you seen color. And then you seen Dottie the next scene, her hand had no cut. So, like, what is going on? Like, is Scarlet Witch losing it a little bit? You seen when she was pregnant and in labor, everything was going crazy. I mean, literally everything was going crazy. And also her kids are going to have powers. You know, they have powers. They pretty much have the same powers as her and Quicksilver. So are we going to start seeing them have powers? Like, how are you going to hide that in the village? You know, so we have yet to see. They're still babies, but with this accelerated growth, I mean, we don't know. By the next 2 episodes, they might be damn teenagers already. You know, so this show is very good so far. It's very suspenseful. It's very wonky. Like, you don't know what in the hell's going on, but there is so much more to the story. You can tell. You don't know who knows what, who's really being controlled. You know, maybe one of those villagers might have powers too. We don't know. You know, I think it's all being controlled by Scarlet Witch, though. She is super powerful, and no one really steps to her. Anyone you've seen, you know, anyone that steps to her is gonna get put away. We see what happened to Geraldine. You know, she got blasted out of there. You know, but also Scarlet Witch didn't kill her, and Scarlet Witch even said she's not trying to kill anybody. She's not trying to hurt anybody. You know, so what is she trying to do? We're going to have to wait until next episode to find out. But I will be reviewing WandaVision's all the episodes after this. I kind of did this together because I binge watched all 3 in a row. But I think when the episodes come out on Friday, I will be making an episode from here on out. But this is it for my review on episode 1 to 3 on WandaVision. If you liked the video, could you please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Chopper Style out.